Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Blade and welcome back to Minecraft, PS4 version. And as you might have noticed, a few things have changed. First off, I'm this guy who's, you might have guessed it, from Stranger Things. Can you guess his name? Can you guess? Because I actually can't, I just forgot his name. Was it Mike? I literally just read it. Was it Steve? Steve, Mike? I honestly can't remember anymore. Either way, I chose this skin, from the new Stranger Things skin pack because I'm totally jealous of this dude's hair. Like, I wish I had a full, thick, head of hair. Instead, my hair most likely is going to be going away as I age. It sucks, but whatever. Also in this texture pack, Bob the Builder, or Bob the Dog, as you may also know him, is got a blue collar. Not is, but has, is what I should have said, but whatever. So that's really cool. Now in the last episode, also, different texture pack altogether. I'm using, wow, Junglewood looks really weird in this texture pack. I did not take that into account before I bought this. Well, anyways, I bought the smooth texture pack because I thought it looked pretty nice. And I thought, it'd just be really cool to change things up. Whoa. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. What the frick? Who's like, hey, let's make a painting where there's a giant hand doing that. And then this guy, who I'm sure is from something, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what he's even doing to the hand, honestly. And I'm not gonna ask. I'll just leave it be. Is that, I can't remember. Is that my diamond pickaxe? Whatever. And the white beds don't look as cool. Although it does still kind of look cool. I like the, swirly, wavy stuff to it. Oh, the chest looks awesome. Oh, that's pretty nice. One thing, when I'm judging a texture pack, oh yeah, the chest, I love it. The detail looks nice. Okay, birch wood looking pretty nice. This is also looking pretty nice. So far, pretty happy with my poiches. I like the door. Oh, I like that too. I forgot I did this. Man, I'm still... Okay, this is what, episode 17? And I still haven't even finished anything. Which I was thinking about, like... Oh, what if I, I build all the stuff and then I start the episode? Ain't nobody got time for that. At least I don't. Not really. If I did that, I'd have maybe enough time for one episode a day. Oh, and I still need to edit all this and stuff. Okay, so... There is one thing I wanted to do in this episode, for sure. Let's actually scout ahead a little bit and see what it is. It's a surprise. I can't tell you what it is right now. But it will involve, from the looks of it, hey piggy, wow, you kind of look creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, stay away. Cow, I like your body, cow. Oh god, but the eyes are all wrong in this texture. Oh, what are you gonna look like? You're okay. Same old sheep face. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Kind of tucked away. I love it. This will be where I build what it is I want to build. What is that? Is that giant cross over there? What the frick? I don't know. Either way, this is gonna be where I build the thing I'm gonna build. What is it? How about transition? Ta-da! What a great transition that was, huh? Anyways, check it out. I made a graveyard. That's right. Because in the spirit of Stranger Things, which I'm totally a big fan of, and I think it's super awesome. And also, it's kind of an idea from a different YouTuber, except he uses flowers, and I was like, psh, flowers? I want something hardcore, okay? So, I've been thinking, in order to be like, hey, thank you guys for watching my channel, and if like kind of just a shout out to you guys can have your own grave plots. The gravestones and stuff. I was hoping I could make this more of a cross looking thing, because like it looks like it kind of cross sort of in the description, but it's just this, but it's still pretty good. So if you want, just let me know in the comment section below, and I will put down your name on one of these grave marks, and we'll just slowly expand this graveyard as more people, you know, want their names up on here. And I'll probably end up creating like a mausoleum or two, and that'll go to like extra awesome one of you guys. And also maybe we'll bury like skeleton-y bits inside of it in chests and stuff to make it look like it's a real body and stuff. And also, once I get some vines, I'm going to turn these into mossy cobblestone and just make it all look more decrepit, you know, like an old graveyard. Put some vines on the thing, it'll look great. I just need way more supplies and time. And then I need a trail that goes all the way back to my house this way. And I also will need to build a bridge, but all of that will come in time. And hello, donkey. Holy crap. He's got red evil eyes. Or is that brown? You know, it's the same. It's the same thing. Brown, really, is just green with red, right? Isn't that... brown has red in it, is what it is. Anyways. So much stuff to do. Like, for example, I still need to freaking finish this house. It's not, you know, I really feel like I need to prioritize building this thing. So, what would I need? I would need black wool. Oh, finally, that tree. Freaking done. Which means I could finish my farm plot. I also need a sow and, oh, vines? What? It comes with vines now? When did that happen? I don't know, but I would like some vines. So I am going to get my shears. I believe I made some already. Yes, right here. Great. Now I can make some mossy cobblestone. Get out that door. There we go. And then I'm gonna just trim a little bit off the top. There we go. Yeah, I thought I had to hold L2. Nope, it's R2. Okay, great. Well, I gotta admit, I don't like the look of Junglewood in this texture pack. It don't look as good, unfortunately, but to each their own, I suppose. Maybe you really like it. Let me know in the comments below. Ow, that hurt my ankle. That's freaking my old tennis injury in my knee also. Because isn't that what they normally get injured, their knee? Frickin' tennis players. What the frick? I don't want jungle leaves, or do I? No, I don't. I don't want them. But later, maybe I will. These look more like oak leaves, don't they? But later I'll build also. I don't know where it'll be, but I'll build a tree house, basically like this, but it'll have to be bigger, and we'll have like big, thick, tendrily branches coming off the sides and stuff, and then we'll build a big old artificial tree with the treehouse part in it, of course, and it'll be fantastic because I've always just wanted to build a treehouse, you know, like a really cool looking one, not just one, not like a lazy person one. Like if you just climb up the side of a jungle tree and then you start building up top, that's kind of lazy. I mean, you know, props to you, I guess, but anybody could do that. I'm talking building a massive fake tree, which not everybody can do. That takes some time and dedication right there. And then you add stuff and make it look realistic-ish, because I mean everything's ish in this. Everything's because you can't build things scaled, you know, to scale in Minecraft. You can build approximate, but unless you download that one mod that lets you build like a 16th of a block, like you build a corner of it, and then you can add a bunch of those and make a table that's actually to size. Unless you have that mod, which is only in PCs and not in PS4, unfortunately, you ain't gonna be able to do it. So what was I talking about? I don't even know. I don't even know what got me off on that tangent. Anyways, this was bugging me, so I'm gonna change that. There we go. All the corners looking the same. Good. Okay, now I just need a bucket, some water, some seeds, and my hoe. You know what I'm saying? I need my hoe. Cool. All right. Here we go. I got a stoned hoe. That figures. Okay. And we're gonna put this in here, And that's, I mean, that does look like a cauldron. I'll admit, that does look like a cauldron, although it does look weird. Here's a flower pot. Okay, it's kind of hard. Oh, here we go. Water bucket. Yes, excellent. I already know what the heck this episode's name is gonna be. It's gonna be called Stranger Things. And in this episode, let's talk a little bit about Stranger Things. Let's make it like a podcast, right? Talking about Stranger Things. So spoiler alert, if you haven't, you know, finished season 2 on Netflix, you know, maybe just stop watching the episode, because I'm gonna start talking about Stranger Things. I kind of like that noise they've added. Yeah, that sounds like I'm hoeing some earth right there. I like it. Should also probably put water down first. But yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about Stranger Things. What I think about it, theories I may have, you know, just thoughts in general. So yeah, if you don't want spoilers, if you have not finished season 2 of Stranger Things yet, maybe stop watching the episode, or if you just don't care about being spoiled and you just, you know, you love listening to me talk so much that you don't care, thank you, and all the more power to you, I guess. Okay, so first thing, whoa, bucket, chill. Okay, my thoughts on Elle's new look when she goes all punk. There's moments where it looks really cool, you know, and you're like, oh snap, Elle, she means serious business. But at the same time, sometimes it just looks weird, you know, and I'm like, what the frick? And I don't know what it is, if it's like the lighting or the angle. I don't know, I feel like they could have gone for a different hairstyle. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do like it at times, I will say. So there's that. And then also, how about the fact that if she's that powerful when she's just 11, because that's how old she is in the show, right? 11. What's she gonna be like when she's an adult? I mean, she alone opened up a portal to another dimension. So. Like, what is she going to be able to do when she's an adult? And also, I couldn't help but think, since they keep making Dungeons and Dragon references, like the Upside Down is supposed to be like the, I forget what it's called, like Shadow Realm or whatever, and Dungeons and Dragons. I'm actually studying up, by the way, on Dungeons and Dragons, because I want to play. I'm going to go out, make some new friends to play Dungeons and Dragons with. Because I've been reading the player's handbook, the master's guide, the monster's guide, like all of it. I'm learning all the rules, the ins and outs, and it's just, the more I dig into it, the more I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. It's actually eating into my Japanese studying time, because I've spent the past, like yesterday, I meant to record an episode, but you know what I did instead? I watched a bunch of videos on D&D because I was like, oh, what? And then how's this work? And then, oh, what? The monsters, and oh, it's just so good. But anyways, I keep getting sidetracked, as is my whole entire life. Do I have seeds in here? But yeah, so I'm wondering if the Shadow Realm, or what, I'm just gonna call it Shadow Realm. I don't think that's what it's called, but that's just what I can think of. To name it right now, if that's based off of the dark, ooh, I have diamonds and they look cool. If they have that version, right, like where the evil stuff comes from. Wait, hold on, I want beetroot seeds and cocoa beans, yes, and just normal seeds. Do I have any other kind of seeds? I have potatoes and a carrot. All right. What about watermelon? We should do some watermelon. Wait. That's a melon slice. Oh, they named it differently. Okay. So anyways, thinking. Hold on. Let me just focus on getting these seeds real fast, because that's what my brain is focused on right now. Okay, melon seeds. Yep. We want. I'll do 4. And then pumpkin. Right. I want pumpkin. Where's pumpkin? And also I need food, which I have some cooked up in here. I'm wondering, like getting back to what I was talking about, if they're going to have the equivalent of the Fae realm show up in the show, because not only do I think that would add a really cool twist. Oh, okay, so this splits in half with square now. Didn't it just before give you one? Whatever. I think that'd be a really interesting thing, and I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really fit into the vibe of the show, I guess, because it's kind of more darker and like, oh, horrible things are happening to everybody all the time. That created twice as many, or that made 4 times as many, I should say, as what I thought I was going to get. But whatever, I guess I'll have a big pumpkin frickin' patch. So, fantastic. Wait, hold on, I don't want these seeds. Pumpkin. It wouldn't really fit the show, but I would like to see it all the same. Because, well, I'm not gonna die anytime soon, I'll move this. They could add things like really mean pixies, you know, and I mean there's evil creatures in the Fae as well that they could kind of put into the show. So I don't know, I just a thought I had. And then Harper, I thought he was gonna die. Holy crap, I was like, don't you do it, Stranger Things. when he went down into the tunnels, and I'm like, how idiotic can you be? He just jumped in there, nobody knew where he was, and then he didn't even have a ladder. Like, okay, you jump in, and even if nothing bad happens to you, which it did, how do you plan on getting out, dude? How do you honestly plan on getting out? You're lucky you had a lighter and stuff to catch on fire, or else you would have died way sooner. Way sooner. But that's just my little, you know, tangent on that. I was like, oh my god. And then they did it like twice, right? At least that time they actually had somebody ready to get them out with the kids and stuff. And also, Mike? No, it's not Mike. Wait, what's it? I'm so bad with names. Steve, okay. Freaking Steve cannot win a fight, can he? Like, the first time, I wanted him to lose, honestly, because, I mean, he was being an a-hole, and Nancy totally deserves to be with, I think Mike is the guy that she's with, right? Mike. That's probably where I'm getting that name from. Even though he's kind of weird. He's, like, socially awkward. Like, he's definitely somebody who would be into D&D. Heck, he's probably the one who got his brother into it. But anyways, he kind of deserved to lose that fight, I felt like. But then, redemption time, that other new a-hole, who I can't remember his name, obviously, because I suck with names, he came right on in, and you're thinking, oh, he's freaking Steve, he's gonna win, yay! And then to get his butt kicked, he just got totally obliterated. Although, props to him to be able to like get back up after that. I was like, damn, dude, you got your face smashed in, and then you just put on a bandana so nobody could see how bloody and your face was, which I'm sure the props department appreciated that, you know, they didn't have to keep, how am I gonna do this bridge? Maybe chop this down and put this here. Do I want to do diagonal bridges? Diagonal bridges are such a pain in the ace. No. I'm gonna finish doing this first. But yeah, the freaking he gets his butt kicked, and you're like, no. But yeah, it was good he got a bandana on, because then you didn't have to see how freaking embarrassing that was. That's what it was. It's embarrassing. I was rooting for him, and he let me down. He needs to learn to fight. He needs to go take up boxing or something, you know? I don't care what it is. Just freaking don't get your butt kicked anymore. Because now you're on the good side, you know? And good guys can't lose, alright? That's just how society accepts that, okay? It makes me feel bad when you lose. Do you want me to feel bad, show? Is that what you want? You want me to feel bad? Well, stop it, Steve. You need to start winning. Anyways, but yeah, I could have done that way more efficient. Also, I should have done it on both sides. I'm a dummy. Okay, so there's that. What else? What else about Stranger Things? I found out there's been well, there was. I don't know if it's going on anymore. Probably not. There was like a tweet thing going on, a hashtag, justice for Joyce, because she got killed right at the beginning, and I thought that was pretty funny. Cause, I mean, I honestly didn't like Joyce that much, you know. Oh my God, Bob. Oh no, you gotta talk about Bob. Ah, Bob, poor Bob. Like, he wasn't supposed to last that long, by the way, in the show. But he just did such a great job that you know, he stayed in the show a little bit longer. Because that actor, I don't know his name, but you know, he played Bilbo Baggins. I almost said Frodo. And some Lord of the Rings fans would have got really upset with me. Like, no, that's not who it was, you dummy. Jeez, you need to watch that freaking movie or read the books. Stupid. First thing I have to say about that is you shouldn't call people names. It's mean. Isn't that right? Freaking a-holes. Anyways. Oh, look, my crops are coming along nicely. Yeah, I was so upset, Bob. I'm like, yay, he made it. But I knew right from the beginning. I was like, he's not making out of there. And they get him so close to the exit. And it's like, don't be an a-hole about this. And I knew, like, right, he gets to the exit. And he's like, I made it. And I just thought, no, you idiot, run. But he didn't run. He died. It was so... I like legit was like, no, Bob, no. Pretty upset about the whole thing. Not quite over it, because he was just such a great guy. Of course, he ends up giving the worst advice possible. Just, you know, like, stand your ground. Freaking... That was the one moment I was like, Bob, you stupid idiot. Well, he didn't know, though. I mean, like, you know, he didn't know that... what he was seeing was actually real and completely evil. He didn't know. But don't stand your ground. When there's a ginormous shadow monster coming after you that you can see, just don't stand your ground, you know? And I will back down, and I won't stand my ground. That should be his theme song for that situation, because he got possessed, and then, like, oh God, like, that poor kid. He can't not get fucked with, right? Like, first he gets traveled all the way to the Shadow Realm, and then he's got to deal with that bull crap of, no, I need shovel, there we go. Having to, like, he pukes up a slug too, which, I mean, you saw at the end of season 1, and then he keeps seeing stuff. I feel bad for him. All in all, I feel bad for him. That he can see. And then what does that thing want? Because then at the end of season 2, right? You've got the thing over the arcade. And it's like, we're not done with this thing. And then I kind of was like, is this going to be a Code Lyoko type of situation? Which, shout out to all my friends who like freaking Code Lyoko, am I right? Freaking great show. Except for the newer one, the live action version. I was really upset that they made it French, first off, which, I mean, I realized Code Lyoko was originally created in France, but, I mean, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm American, and I watched it in America. Remake another one, and, you know, Americans this time. And I can't remember, I heard some people complaining about certain things about the show. It just wasn't as good. But anyways, my whole point of bringing up Code Lyoko is, I wondered if it was going to be the type of situation where they... like, this monster, it's like, oh, this big bad that could, you know, destroy so much, but we keep defeating him, and then just, you know, back and forth. I wonder if they're gonna do that, which I highly doubt, because that would get really boring. So how are they gonna kill it? And I need this in Stardew Valley to complete one of my bundles. Completely random fun fact there. I thought of that when I saw that. Oh, name tag. All right, Bob. Yeah, you are now holding a name tag. Once you have given the name tag a name at the anvil, you can use it to name things. I have an anvil, right? Right, you guys? Do I? I don't know. I honestly don't remember. If anywhere, it would be in here. I don't see it. Okay, so I don't have an anvil. And I definitely don't have enough iron to... Yes, I understand. I definitely don't have enough iron to create an anvil. I mean, how much... I think I used most of it up on the iron fences. So I'm going to have to go smelt some, I think. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Anvil. Can I create? Also, where is it? Where I would create it. I need like freaking 9 more pieces or something of iron. All right, well that's not that far. I could go do that. We'll name you soon, Bob. Bob the Builder. Which, by the way, in case you guys didn't realize, I didn't actually build that graveyard. That was all Bob. I thought he did a really great job with his little paws. Yeah, right, Bob. I love you. I love you. I would never hurt. No, I'm just joking. I would never hurt you, or would I? You never know with me. I'm a freaking donkey on the edge. Random Shrek reference. Honestly, didn't fit there, but you know, I always like that. It always pops to mind when I'm like, oh, I'm a something on the edge. Donkey. How am I gonna know when this is done? I honestly don't know in this texture pack, but we will learn together. Unless you already have this texture pack, in which you, because you already know. In which case, you know, no spoilers. But no, seriously. That's right. I'm gonna have to name Stranger Things and then spoilers for this episode, because people are gonna walk in and be like, oh, what? Spoilers. I've been off on random tangents this entire episode, I realize, and while I would normally apologize for that, at this point in this series, you know that's what this whole thing is about. I'm building crap, which I think looks nice, and I talk about random crap. Like, that's the two things this whole series is about. You didn't come here to watch me build amazing things, or maybe you did, but mostly I would imagine you came here to listen to me ramble on like I do. You know, because why not, right? Cool. All right, so I think I'm gonna chop down this tree right here, and then I'm gonna build this bridge diagonal, like. Kind of unfortunate, but there you go. And I want it to be a stone bridge. I think that would be nice, like a stone bridge leading to the graveyard, and then off to the left of the graveyard I'm going to have my nether portal, because I don't like it being near my house. Especially because things can walk through it. Evil things from the other side. Which, by the way, here's something I thought was kind of weird about this second season of Stranger Things. Oh, I didn't plant any potatoes. Awesome, my alarm's going off, so I need to wrap this tangent up real fast. It's just last thing I wanted to say, and then I'll end the episode. I thought it was really weird. So, okay, the thing that, what's his name, Will, pukes up becomes the Demogorgon. Am I saying that right? Demogorgon? I think so. And so that's where those come from, and they duplicate, I guess, by some weird tentacle that pumps it into your stomach. From my understanding from the show, anyways, right? Okay, so there's that one. But then where did all the other ones in the tunnels come from? You know? Like, there was that one, okay. But it's not like, if it had shown that the Demogorgon can split like tapeworms or whatever, you know, and multiply like that, I'd been like, oh crap. But instead it's just like, where'd they all come from? And then they all died. You know, like tons of them died in the tunnels. And then what's gonna happen is there's just gonna be a ginormous underground ravine now in that town from where those tunnels were. Like, eventually, will those cause sinkholes? Like, naturally, I would imagine so. And is that company actually gonna like go down now? I think this is done. I'm afraid to hit it, but I'm going to. It was done. Okay, now we know. If it's dark like that, it's done. But yeah, is it like destroyed because they released all this info on the tapes and stuff? Which, by the way, that scene was kind of cute with them all like. Like, oh, I want to go in there. It wasn't sexual, the atmosphere, but I mean, they ended up having sex, right? So, but Like their whole walking back and forth, like, oh, I was just, want to make sure you're okay, blah blah blah. But then they ended up going in the same room and sleeping together. It's cute. Or maybe they didn't have sex. Or maybe that's just my dirty mind, putting assumptions on things. I don't know. Either way, I'm done. I'm done rambling on about this show. If you haven't even seen Stranger Things, first off, I probably just ruined the whole show for you. But I did say spoilers, and I warned you, so that is your fault. But also, if you're still interested, I highly recommend you go watch it. Stranger Things, a fantastic show. I definitely like it way more than I would say Game of Thrones. Because honestly, not a big Game of Thrones fan. While I do, and I say that, okay, I know that just probably brought up a lot of red flags. I like, when I'm watching the show, I'm like enthralled and I can't stop watching. But at the same time, I get so tired of horrible things happening to people I don't want horrible things to happen to. I'm like, no, stop it, please. God, these grow so fast. I'm never gonna run out of cocoa beans now. The most epic cocoa bean farm you've ever seen in my series. What a beautiful sunset. All right, well, we're gonna end it there because I've just been rambling on, and it felt good. This series is good, I think, for therapy. Just for me to ramble on about random bullcrap. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we're gonna pick up this series a little bit more. I think, I'll make a few more episodes. Just for funsies, it's not gonna be maybe one I post every single day or nothing, but, I like to come back to it. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below on what you thought of this episode, and as always, remember to keep the flame alive. Hey, you. Hey. Oh my god, you're tall. Oh my god. Stay back. Stay back. Shut up, ass. Yeah, ass. One ass.